Hold on. There I am. Alrighty then! Ladies and gentlemen, and my non-binary friends on the rainbow in between. Woo! Alright. We got some things. I got some news I want to say. Well, not really news, but more like a little bit of an update. But yeah, what is on today's mystery docket for the most part? For the most part, we've got the yokai of the day, and mainly, what's that other thing that I do every weekend? Oh right! Or VLR. Oh man, we're getting close to the end of that game. We'll be through with it pretty soon. But, yeah. Alright, so I got some bad news. Bad news first. Get it out of the way. Rip it off like a band-aid. It's like, don't worry. The band-aid I'm ripping off is not a big band-aid. Just a little small band-aid. Just a little hiccup. A slight inconvenience. Don't worry about it. But yeah, here's the deal. I'm probably going to be taking a small, 1 week stream break for mental health. Probably this or next week. I want to run it by, I won't be doing probably almost anything next week. I still need to run it by the Lancer people that I stream with. But other than that, I'll probably be taking a little bit of a mental health break, taking a break from Twitch. A little bit. Just like a week. A week! It'll be over before you realize it. I want to do some mental healing, and I want to just take a break from it all, just for a little bit of time. Also, I may have a job interview next week, which might come up, might not. I know I'm gonna get a call back probably Monday, and then I might get a job interview sometime there. But yeah, I have a job interview this week. No, I'm supposed to hear back about a job interview this week. And that is for working at an old video game rental store that deals with retro games, which is great because I'm knowledgeable about that. Here's hoping, please pray I get that job. The other job I'm looking at, surprisingly enough, you don't need a teaching degree to be a substitute teacher. I might end up being someone's substitute teacher in the future. That's job plan B. I need to fill out some paperwork with that. I wasn't very sure about the website for security reasons, so I'm like, okay, what's the next one? Oh, social security number. And then I just look at this website, I'm like, yeah, dog, I don't trust this. I don't trust this website to keep my information secured. And I did hear back from the lady today. Well, I heard back from a person asking the lady, but they did say I could just put in whatever for now. At which, very cool. Haha. But yeah, it was a very old website, and it didn't install confidence on whether or not it had been kept up to date per se. Let me make sure I have things set up. Yep, that's to be expected. Alrighty then. But yeah, who knows? To be honest, teaching probably isn't my passion, but I figured it would be a substitute teaching position that I could schedule hours around, so I wouldn't have to give up streaming if I did it, and I could just try it, just see what it was like. Maybe it just won't be for me, or maybe I'll be having myself a great teacher Onizuka situation. Which I was like, I probably shouldn't say this. Fuck it. I was like, oh man, what should I put for my password for this website? I was like, I don't know. I probably shouldn't use the one that I keep using for everything. I was like, Oh, man, this kind of reminds me of Great Teacher Onizuka. And I was like, wait, that gives me an idea. But yeah, remembering there's too many websites to memorize too many passwords just off the top of your head. But yeah. So a lot of the time, I try to think of clever ways to remember myself to a point where, like, I may not remember the password, but I can remember what I based it around, and I can look that up and then input the password or something silly like that. But yes, hello, Cole. How are you today? How's life? What's going on? Why are you crying? Why is you crying? Why? I mean, you're being head patted, but why is you crying? Pat, pat, pat. Oh, man. But yeah, that's where a good chunk of my life is at. Where is that now? Supposed to get a phone call soon about job interview, potentially. Which reminds me, I need to shave. Which brings up another thing. I've been growing out my beard lately, and it's the first time in my life I've ever done this. It's kind of a like, fuck it, we'll see how it is and try it. Just see how it looks. And so yeah, I was never in the past. I was never allowed to grow out my beard, which I'm just gonna try it. I very much probably will prefer the clean cut look, but I'm just gonna go with it for now. Just see how it goes. I'm doing good and staying cool. That's good. That's important. Fuck the heat. Fuck the heat. Unless it's my heat, in which... What the fuck did you do to make me bring out the heat? God, a good fan is like godly. It's such a godsend. Anyways, as I spin my chair back. It is not cool here. Yeah, Lord, you live relatively within the same continental region as I do, as I try to say that with as least doxingly way possible. But yeah, the fairest. Yeah, you know what? Same here. I pretty much I got rid of my old shop fan. I don't know if I told anyone that. I used to have like a giant shop fan that I would use to cool myself off until I started feeling like a popsicle, and that I would sometimes just chuck underneath my computer table and let it just blow cold air onto my nice little tower. Yeah, Lord, you live exact GPS coordinates, right? Yeah. Nah. All I know is that we're like on the same coast is what I'll say. But yeah, we're in visiting range. Which at some point I definitely want to visit. Yeah, we definitely should meet up. Maybe at like a con or at a certain event, or yeah, you can sometime. Yeah, sometime. We'll figure it out. Oh no. Oh. Man, it got me thinking the other day about like how I have a handful of friends out of the country, and like for all I know, I could be talking into someone who's just speaking English as their second language. For all I know, so many people online could actually not be native English speakers. They could, for all I know, some person could also speak another language. I don't know. That just made my ADHD brain wander that avenue for like 30 minutes off stream. But yeah. I better like trim this beard up before the job interview. That's something I should do. I've just like, whenever I grew a beard out in the past, it was like, nah, shave it, get rid of it. And it's like, no, let me try. And it's just always met with no. But yeah, no, it's actually gotten a fair bit. It's actually getting a fair bit there. But yeah, I don't know if I've ever said this before, but like for me, growing a beard always starts out looking terrible. It takes it a good while to look even remotely decent. Yeah, if your sleep schedule is bad enough and you watch Twitch at weird times, you make friends in other countries. Life hack. God. He's right. Oh, man. I know a guy in, like, Austria, Hungary. I know someone in France. I know a handful of people in my own country. Oh, I know one guy in Australia. I know someone from Australia. No, I don't know anyone from Africa, South America. I know someone who speaks it, but they don't actively live there anymore. I know one former Russian. I don't know anyone from China. Oh well. But yeah. Yeah, there's like several Australian VTubers that stream at good times for me. Yeah. I believe Spike VT. It may not be VT, but like Spike, he's kind of got a punk aesthetic, and he really likes car games.
Who does good streams?
Haven't been able to catch his streams in a hot minute though, but from what I do remember of watching of him, he does good stuff. He does good stuff, and he streams at normal American times. Oh, I thought he was Australian. Well, fuck. Never mind. I don't know an Aussie VTuber. I know someone from the. I guess I know someone from the UK. Alright. Man. Okay, let's go into our segment. Let's just. I'm dilly-dallying so much. Alright, I'm just gonna hit random here on yokai.com. Let's see what we get. Oh! This one's a pretty one. Yeah. God, I wish I could get this program to open up nicely, but I probably would be smarter. No. That's not it. Come on, crop. Well, fuck, that's what we get. This is what we get. Because OBS is being a... Wait, now it's cropping. Okay, OBS is complying. It's being compliant. Alright. This is our yokai of the day. So far, I'm liking the appearance. But yeah, this one, and I'll type it out because, God, foreign languages are hard to spell enough. And yeah. Oisagibi. Or Aosagibi. It's spelled like that. A-O-S-A-G-I-B-I. Yep, correct. Alright. So, according to the site, translation is literally blue heron fire. Alternative name is Goi no Hikari, night heron light. Habitat: rivers, wetlands, wherever herons and other water birds can be found. Alright, appearance. When they reach an advanced age, many types of birds transform into magical yokai with eerie powers. I remember hearing something similar about this. So there's this kind of weird slice of life anime that actually seems to have... It's weird. It's like trying to be slice of life, but then like things just happen in the plot, like alternate dimensions and just a giant snake demon coming back from 10,000 years to kill the local bird bro. And it's like, I can't tell. It's like doing hype things like a shonen anime, but it's also just very much slice of life. But in that show, there is this cat who turns into a Nekomata. And so after X He's an elderly cat, so so at first he's just a normal elderly cat. And the mom is just very concerned because she's like, oh, I don't want to lose this cat. He's such a good, important member of the family. And then one day the cat grows a second tail and becomes a yokai and starts living with the family. And that's kind of the point where the anime starts. It's just like, yeah, it's just like the birth of this cat's yokai-ness. And like it goes through a lot of things which I find interesting. It's a very weird show, and I don't think it's there. You probably could do a lot better, but it does deal with things such as like how these creatures adapt to modern life, which I always appreciate. Like the cat has to do things such as like become registered as a yokai. He has to get a driver's license because now he is a sentient cat that could potentially drive. There's even a car yokai that also has to get a driver's license. It's just one day the car became a yokai. Even though it's a car, it still needs to get a license. It still needs to go through the training and course. But yeah, the car yokai is very sweet because that yokai is paired up with this very old man who recently lost his wife, and the car has been in the family for a long ass time. So the car has kind of seen this whole relationship between the old man and his wife played throughout most of their twilight years, and now it's just the car yokai and the old man just living together, which is very nice. All right. Anyways, back to the thing. When they reach the advanced age, many types of birds transform into magical yokai with eerie powers. Aosugivi is the name of a bizarre phenomenon caused by transformed herons, particularly the black-crowned night heron. Found all along the islands and coasts, this heron prefers remote areas with heavy reeds and thick woods. Though the Aosugivi... I'm going to butcher this thing's name all night. I just have a feeling. I say all night. We're only going to be talking about it for like the next 5 or so minutes until I wrap up this segment. Is there a line on this? No, not here. You know what? I'll just skip ahead to behavior. But, behavior and interactions. Here we go. Yeah, long-lived herons develop shining scales on their breasts, which fuse together to form their feathers. With each breath, they blow yellow iridescent powder from their beaks that scatter into the wind. During autumn nights, there's a lot. I don't know, it just seems... Anyways, I'll just continue. Iridescent white shroud, the powdery breath ignites into bright blue fireballs. Yo, that's cool. Just like old herons spitting fire. Which blow across the water or high in the trees. The fireballs possess no heat, nor do they ignite what they touch, but eventually evaporate into the wind. I wonder if that's like... If that could have been an explanation for something. Like, I don't know, maybe like swamp gas or some weird fog effects, like traversing a lake or something. Like, a lot of yokai feels like that, like, oh, here's this weird natural phenomenon that we can't explain quite yet. Blame it on yokai. Interactions. Like most wild boids, the night herons are shy and flee from humans. Even after transforming into yokai, they retain their shyness. While the sight of a colony of wild birds breathing blue flames, making strange calls on cool autumn nights, can be rather disconcerting, the Aosugivi does not pose any threat. However, because their fireball breath appears similar to other phenomena, I don't know why, I keep saying it with phenomenon, but no, it's phenomena. I wonder if that's like a tomato situation. Anyways, caution should be taken to avoid confusing an Aosugivi with an Oni or some other supernatural. Okay. So, it's just a bird. Bird likes to spit fake fire every once in a while. It just does. It's a very old bird. Man, I wonder what kind of art people have done of this. some cool stuff. This one's actually rather good. Oh wait, let me make it into a new tab, then drag it out. But yeah, overall, interesting. It feels much more like it could be part of more so just filler for an ecosystem than actual yokai with like its own story and narrative built around. But yeah, overall, pretty cool. It's a bird. Bird out of 10. Yeah. But yeah, you can see like the little fake fire it's spewing. Alright, let's get rid of, click these two, remove that so my sources don't clog up. And yeah, that was that creature. Yeah. Oh man. I can do like these like small little like yokai excerpts a lot faster with less prep. But I do like doing deep dives like we did with the Kamasuchi? I don't know, the three sickle ferret girls. But yeah, I might do, I don't know, I'm trying to figure out which one I like more. Doing like these short and quick versions I can easily do, or do bigger, heavier presentations every once in a while. But yeah. River Hoopo. Alright, let me see this card. Alright, one more bird's worth of imagery, and then we'll get on with the main event. Alright. River Hoopo. Hold on one sec. Go! 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 Go, go! There you go. I can see it. I like this. It's less Heron-like, but I definitely see what you mean. It's a good card. Let me copy this one. I'm just gonna post this image into chat, so that way I don't have to repaste it, or I don't have to crop it or anything. But yeah, that looks cool. Flying, pay 5. Oof. You gain 2 life and draw a card. That's not bad. Those are good effects. I think they're a little costed. But like, I think this is good in like a blue-green control deck, which it's a 1/3, so unless you're playing modern, you can survive most explosive things. If in modern you need to have 4 toughness to survive lightning bolt. In standard you need to have 3 toughness to be considered sturdy. But yeah, like I think the idea is you occasionally use it to whittle down your opponent's life points, and then you hold up counter spells. And if your opponent doesn't do anything that you want to interact with, you just tap on your mana, gain 2 life, draw a resource at the end step of your opponent's turn. Yeah, you either reduce the cost or you just like consume your mana or you're holding up right before your turn. Right? Yeah, I feel like that's the ticket. I feel like that's its purpose. But still, cool bird. Man, I haven't played Magic in so long. I need to remind myself about the horror of playing Commander games late at night. I say horror, but no, like I thoroughly enjoyed playing Commander late at night. It's just like, they take up an amount of time, which is why I kind of want to try. For a while, I really wanted to get people into Oathbreaker, which was like Commander but faster, which I really think is cool. But yeah, is it crazy? Discard. Crazy? Blue, you kill your shit at mono black. Tribals? Crazy. Red deck wins, as per usual, Borostron. Crazy? Ramp Stompy? Crazy? Yeah. God, I always liked Golgari. Golgari was fun because it's just like I control you with my black, then I stall, and then I just win the resources game with green, and then yeah, just win, just outlast your opponent by recycling materials and winning more light drops. Yeah, it's frustrating because I can feel like a win/win. Either you do something and get countered, or you do nothing and your opponent gets more cards. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, nah. Playing like okay, so like playing Control in Magic just feels so much more doable than playing Control in Yu-Gi-Oh. Like both games still require the control knowledge of like, I need to know what my opponent is doing, so therefore I don't lose to his strategy. True. But in Magic, it's a lot easier to read cards. And that helps a lot. Oh, White also has Rabbit Tribal, where you shit out 20 tokens and get huge. Yeah, like White, Green, Simic. No, sorry, White, Green, Selesnya are very, so yeah. Yeah, Control in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is like a present deck in MTG. God, that is true. That is true. You know, there is... Yeah, you're right. Like, usually when I was thinking of Control, I was thinking of just like, oh, I interact with that. Oh, I interact with that. I interact with that. Like a blue player with counter spells. But like, now that I think about it, you're probably close. What you're saying is probably more right, where it's just anti-meta, fuck your ability to do normal things. Yeah, Control in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is, yeah, like a present deck. Yeah, it's not normally reactive like MTG. It's a field that says no. I played reactive Control with Fish. Yeah, Fish is reactive Control. Yeah, Omni negate monsters. Ooh. Wow. Phantasm Spiral kind of goes hard. I remember Spiral. They were quite popular when they were brand new. It does still exist and it's neat, yeah. You get to hand trap and switch your equips around. Ah, okay. There were some flip monster reactive control decks too, yeah. Okay, so before we get into VLR, let me talk about something in Yu-Gi-Oh! Let me talk about you've got me chitting and chatting and like y'all, we're all gonna. I'm sorry, you've done this to yourselves. You got me talking about card games. I'm booting up Master Duel, and we're gonna talk about like the current event as I pull up my deck. But yeah, so for people who don't know, Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel currently has an event that I have some words to talk about, and during that event, it is pretty much, it's called the Wind and Water event, in which the only monsters you can play have to be wind and water monsters. Y'all could probably hear that. Alright, so we're gonna hop on. We're not gonna be playing Yu-Gi-Oh! No, we got VLR stuff to do. But like, I want to talk about the event. Let me go to Duel. Yeah, here's the Water and Wind event. So what I've been playing this Water and Wind event, Septerra crawled so Mimikghoul could walk. Right, Mimikghoul, I've seen things about that. They seem cool. Ninjas of the New Vampire anti-meta. Meh. But yeah, this is what I have been playing in the event. I have been playing okay, so first off, I did not get this idea. This idea goes to another cool person that most of you know, by the name of Alice. I got the idea of this deck from Alice. But yeah, the basic premise of this deck, you play Yosenju. Yosenjus like to swarm the field with normal summons. And then you play Summoning Curse. If a monster is special summon, the current controller of that monster banishes one card from their hand. Once per turn during the end phase, pay 500 life points or destroy this card. So going first in this deck, really good. Feels really good because spell and trap hate is at an all-time low lately. And yeah, you also play Kaijus. Kaijus are also really good because Yosenju decks love to bounce. And what's better than bouncing the enemy monster? Bouncing a Kaiju back to your hand. So you could Kaiju them again, which just feels so good. So like, we were talking about this earlier about how most control decks play a lot of stun. Konami is doing some bullshit with this event that I don't approve of. If I go over to here, and then, yeah, if I click forbidden. Yeah, this is what Konami has banned. Keep in mind, this is a card that never sees, like, a ton of play. But yeah, they just banned any and all cards that hate on wind and water cards. Wind monsters cannot be special summoned. All face-up wind monsters lose 500 attack. And so a lot of things like that have just been outright banned. Or anything that hurts on special summons, because... And they do this for a reason. Yeah, it is just a worse barrier statue. But here's the thing. The main 3 trial decks, which are all decks that Konami wants to promote, because they want people to play and then buy the packs available in shops so they could promote profit. Yeah, anything that counters them is just banned. Anything that counters them is just banned. Anything that screws up synchro summons, or just like, yeah, like dimensional barrier. Banned. What else is banned? Oh yeah. Summon limit, also banned. So like you have to get some real niche picks. Like summoning curse. But yeah. There is some ice water hate. If I type this in. They missed one card that got under the radar. No, that's not it. Oh, wait, I saw the banned filter on. One sec. It's somewhere in here. Fuck, did I mistype it? There's a really good anti-water card in here. Ah, here it is. Shock Troops of the Ice Barrier. A lot of people looking at this card think, oh, it's just a sack to water and draw. Okay, and it's an ice barrier, so they probably just let it slide. But yeah, no, what you can do is you contribute this card. Then target one water monster on the field. You can target your opponent's stuff. So what this card turns into, it burns your normal summon, lets you pop an opponent's card by sacking this, draws a card. Oh wait, no, it doesn't draw a card, but it lets you grab another ice barrier, which could be another copy of itself. Which that is kind of spicy if the wind stuff starts taking over. Then again, that's just going to be absolutely sorry, if the water stuff taking over. But then again, yeah, it searches, which is better than draw sometimes. So like that's a spicy pick for today. It'll help you absolutely zero against the wind decks, but I feel like 2 out of 3 of the trial decks are water. So yeah, might as well. and like, guys, face it, it's a normal. It's budget as fuck. If you build it, throw it in, and hate it, who gives a fuck? You virtually lost no resources. But yeah, no, that's what this is what I've been trying. I haven't tried this build yet because I was playing a different build, and then I started taking notes from Alice, and like this is mostly built. This is like her build, but 3 cards different. But yeah, and I've been meaning to try this out in the event. But yeah, no, this is what I'll probably be trying out. A lot of the time I'll do a summoning curse. I'll play it turn 1, maybe keep it turn 2, but by turn 3, when everyone's already spent their hands, I'll just like not pay the 500. So at most, I spend 1,000, maybe 500 life points to just like rip the opponent's hand repeatedly. I heard Alice the other day. She made someone go -3 for one card, which sounds amazing. But yeah, no. Also, Fire Formation Tenki is just Yosenju Trading Grounds, but better. If you have them, swap those in instead. And then the other Yosenju card I would recommend is just Sword Sting, because that one's good. And then Secret Move. Everything else just, yeah. And then, like, Torrential Tribute. So good in this deck. I use the Aquarium set 1 of. Okay. This is the Stealth Kraken event, to be honest. Yeah, true. Soundproof is legal. Look it up. Okay, one sec. Let me edit this deck. SONUNT proof. Soundproof. What is this? Soundproof. This card can only be activated at the start of main phase 1, and only if you control no face-up synchro monsters. Neither player can special summon a synchro monster until the end of your opponent's next end phase. That sounds funny. I'll run it. I'll run it too. But yeah. That's what I've been running. I can't wait to make some nerds cry with that. Not our nerd, but different nerds of a different variety. But yeah. Oh god. But yeah, I've been hunting down certain packs that I've been needing for future stuff. But like a lot of the packs I have are just like, it's not even worth. So what you'll notice immediately is that most of the cards in this air quotes deck are SR, and that's because this is just to help me remember what packs to go for, because there's a lot of packs that just aren't worth it once you collect 90% of the cards, and then it just feels like a waste to keep burning just trying to get that last 10%. Guindra! How are you? How's everybody's favorite green dragon? Yeah, I almost said green tuber, but then you and Lord would have to fight to the death. Let's not have violence. But yeah, Greedra, you came just in time. I was wrapping up the last of my Zatsudan segments and whatnot. But yeah. Let's go over to... Do I want this screen or the other screen? I want this screen. But yeah, let me now go over here. Actually, it's perfect that we came up onto the map, this Steam. Oh no, Lord. All right. Brain fart. Oh yeah. Zero escape. Yeah. Yep. Like I said, like I've been saying, I do have ZTD already in my library. All right, let's launch this bad boy, and then we'll get on with the mystery. But yeah. But yeah, Greedra, all you missed was just like a little bit of a yokai talk, besides like all the Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. Yeah, we came across a little blue bird that likes to spit fake fire today. Yeah. I'm stretching. Let me go plug in my ARC tablet. I say let me go plug it in, but like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm sitting at my desk and doing this. Big sweaty. Oh yeah, if y'all missed it, I'll probably be taking like a little mental health break pretty soon. Probably next week or something, because jobs. Because, well, personal health, and I might be doing job interviews soon, so I want to keep that schedule a little bit open. But yeah, the two jobs I'm looking at lately, one is either me working at a video game store. I might be getting a call about that position Monday, and hopefully I get an interview. Hopefully I ace the interview too. And also, the other job I've been recently filling out paperwork for is a substitute teacher position. Oh, God. Because apparently, all I need is my associate's degree for that. I don't even need a degree in teaching to become a substitute teacher. But yeah. Yeah. God. I don't know. It's just like, I don't know if I'm meant to be a teacher, but like, heck, it's a substitute teacher position, which they just means I'll be on call during certain hours of the day, which is nice because that means I can leave streaming still opened. But yeah, I don't know if I should be a good teacher. I don't know if I should be a teacher, but I mean, if they'll pay, I'll do it. Yeah, I've worried. My biggest worry with teaching is that either A, the kids will be mean, or B, I'll accidentally say a swear. My online way of speaking will come out accidentally, and I'll accidentally say shit in front of students, and then just be kicked out. Cause yeah. But other than that, I don't know. It might be fun. Might be like a great discovery. Yeah, streaming helps build skills for that kind of. Oh yeah, like I mean, giving a presentation, I would imagine so. Like teaching is just massively speaking skills, and then knowing the material. But yeah, I mean, I already have a rising inflection, which is way more than some of my college professors did. Continue. Right, we are missing the Luna ending and the Fee ending. Those are the only two endings we have. Yeah. Again, I repeat, I say this just with highly educated guessing. Not as if I understand. Right. Okay. So let me lay down some context for people. I don't remember exactly how much information was new or what was different this time around. Oh right, we met a cool person who immediately died. As to not spoil things for the rest of the plot, we met a very accented individual. Born to feetube, forced to flesh tube, right? I don't want to... Mr. Gollum. Yeah, we'll say that. Alright, kids. Today's Monster Girl is yes. Oh, man. Could you imagine if I did that? But yeah. I thought about it. If I ever got interviewed, I'd probably just... If I ever was asked to explain a concept, I probably would just do the Great Filter, which is this pseudo... It's an actual real-world scientific concept that I can explain in detail, but it's like kind of eerie and borderline sci-fi levels. But I can explain it. I know about the Great Filter, and then like I was thinking about if they asked me to explain something, what the hell would I explain? But yeah, I'm confident I could teach like the Great Filter on call, like at a moment's notice. But yeah, Golem. So yeah, so like we talked to the Golem. I'm trying to remember if anything else crazy happened. No, like we met the Golem, and then the Golem he was just written out of the story, virtually killed. And then now we're at this point where we're voting with or against Luna. And so we have to get one of two endings. So after this, because some of these two seem really short, we can go through here, which is like the last route. So I don't think we'll be finishing it today, because I highly doubt that. And it's a Kotaro Uchikoshi game, but we'll see. We'll try our best. But yeah, I definitely, at the very least, I know we'll clear these 3 nodes. Just depends on how sidetracked and how focused we are today. Or just, like, whether or not this massive path just extends again. God. Yeah, Greedra, we could be playing Trauma Team as little as 3 weeks from now. Kind of wild. But yeah. Alright. Now I gotta do this. 30 seconds remain until the polling closes. Now, what am I gonna do? Well, I guess there really isn't any question. After all, I promised Luna I would pick Ally. But what if she was lying to me? Yes, what if the most innocent and simple girl was lying to us? Yes, what if the most honest person in the game was lying to us? Honestly, that'd be a hell of a trick. Yeah, like basically that. It would be basically that. Like that emote is essentially Luna. Do we have it in us, chat? Do we have it in us? Do we have it do we have it in us to break Widow Luna's heart? God, those are some good emotes. Man, I want to. I can't wait till we debut the new model. I do. Oh God, Davey, you scare me. I want to get some emotes. I have ideas. I think I had ideas. That's just a DM. Oh wait, emote ideas. Here we go. Yep. I even have a small little note to this short list of just like, hey, ask for sketches prior to that. But yeah, like I realize I don't have an anger or a sad emote, which is something I should fix. Something with Pyro. I know I do need to get a Gao. A card hand with like a hand of cards with devious expression. Big teeth chomp. Karama smile, which is something very specific that I don't have a visual aid to show you guys of. Just like, I also want to get like an emote of just like just me grabbing my tail like a security blanket, like I'm scared. Like, yeah. Noted, it's just a classic. It's just a good one that I used all the time. Blush, panicky, flustered. Then there's that one. Pay no attention. Guy leaning out, thumbs up. I really want Toru, or it doesn't even have to be a dance emote of Toru. I just want like something from Dragon Maid that's like recognizable. Emma and Noda.
Regardless.
Okay.
I mean, Sigma's going to be my opponent.
Right, okay, so in this situation, why are we so low? We're alone for some reason, or Luna is alone, and I feel like it might be Alice is the reason, or maybe Quark. It's probably one of those 2 reasons, but yeah. Yeah, scared is not scared. Oh, scared. It's scarred. It's covered in scars. Fair enough. Yeah. I mean, it's mainly a list for me just to keep track of any ideas I come up with. But yeah. I don't know. But let me show you one little thing on Giphy. This won't take long. I want an emote of this. I want this as an emote. I want that as an emote. just because, like, yep, affirmative. Got you. Like, I don't have much to say, but yes, I agree with what you're saying and doing. That sounds good. I really want that as an emote. Alright. Anyways, let's go. I mean, Sigma's going to be my opponent.
I trust him.
Yeah, like I definitely want that whole motion as an animated GIF. I should wait until Model 2 comes out. I mean, Model 3. Technically, I don't have any get emotes of this model. And this kind of feels... The more I use this feels more like an official model. I should get like 1 or 2 emotes of this. Or something, maybe. I don't know. The detective mode is just very good. I think y'all are gonna like it when the new model comes out, because like I've already included some details. There's like one little detail that just well, no, there's a couple of details that kind of serves as like a midway between that model, this model, and the upcoming model, which I like. Like, particularly if you look around the neck and the claws, like the neck has more scales on it and it's starting to fill out, and the claws are a bit longer here. On the next model, that's very much more of that the case, which I'm excited for. But yeah, nope. I just gotta be patient, let Nye do their thing, and yeah. I'm very excited. I hope y'all end up liking it. Oh. But anyways, moving on with 10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
9, 8,
7, 6,
5,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I'm good. Here's my logic here. Besides just like, unless I'm massively persuaded by chat to do one or the other, my logic is thus: the ally route looked shorter, so I kind of want to do that one first, whereas the betray route looks longer, and that kind of makes me feel like, oh, that one has the good reveals. That's when the great reveals are at. That seems more like a lot more juicy info is on the betray route. So I kind of want to go second with that. But yeah. Yeah, we're still missing the location of one of the bombs. Yeah, I see you smiling, Davey. I see you doing that. So we'll choose ally.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed.
Oh, fun fact. I decided for one thing that I wanted to do for my birthday. If I do end up celebrating my birthday, I don't know. Me and my birthday is like a mixed subject and convoluted, and yeah, I got concerns on it. But like one thing that I figured would be really cool, you see that like pulsating VTuber logo in the opposite corner of my little detective ping tour. I kind of want to get some kind of food with that symbol on it. I just think that would be really cool to do. But yeah. But yeah, it's like I'm very proud of that symbol because it's very simple and easy to draw. And it's a symbol of the 3 cheek scales and the necklace that's on my other model, which I am very happy with. It's a simple design, so simple that you could easily spray paint it on a wall or something, and like it can be easily replicated by any level of artistic talent, which I am very happy. And it's just like another black square for the necklace, and it kind of looks like the end of the string is kind of hanging off one of the cheek scales. But yeah, that's it. That's all it is too. But yeah, you can't see it on this model because it's on the opposite side, but like the cheek scales are always arranged in that kind of pattern where it's one on the top, one on the bottom, and then one off to the side, face it the side away from the nose. And yeah. But anyways, let's continue. Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed.
Results will be displayed in the
The
warehouse.
warehouse.
Thank you for your participation.
Participation. Do I get a participation trophy? No.
Ambidex
Okay.
gates now opening.
Hey. Man. I'm gonna miss this series a little bit, but it's like definitely time to try knock out a few other visual novels. Especially
Results
of
from round
of
2
mystery persuasions.
Of the Ambidex game will now be displayed.
All right.
Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Yeah. Like there's definitely like Hotel Dust, there's Trauma Team that Grid just been praising for a good while. And then like I definitely want to check out one of the Danganronpas. And then it'll be good to try a bunch of other things and then come back to Katara Uchikoshi's like Zero Escapes series and then kind of like form my own opinion on all this. Like how now that I've tried the rest, what do I think of the best? You've mentioned Fatal 12 before, if I remember correctly. Yeah, I may throw it. I should take another look at it and see if I can fit it in. But I already do have like a couple. But yeah, I will definitely look into it. I believe I remember what it. I vaguely remember. I know for a fact it's like I think it's like it's another deaf game, and I remember there's like an elderly grandpa character for sure. But yeah, okay, let's look at these numbers. Oh god, I see a 9. Alright, so Tenmyoji Quark betrayed Clover, who chose Ally. Ha! Ah! Okay, that's weird. That's hella weird. So why would Tenmyoji get Quark up to 9, which doesn't make sense? Especially if Quark is missing in this timeline. But like, what's also weird is, in the past, Tenmyoji has said for a fact, because I can trust you, Clover. And he's been like, for almost seemingly no reason, has put lots of faith into Clover. For which we have theories about, but I'm not going to get into because otherwise we'd be here all day. Fee, Dio, and Kay. Right. So Fee kicked Dio in the face or something like that, locking him out, and just went in and chose Ally. Kay did ultimately decide to ally with Fee, which is good. That's good. I like that situation right there. That makes sense. Much more sense than like Tenmyoji, Quark, and Clover. Now, here we go. Sigma, Alice, and Luna. We all picked Ally. And even if we picked Betray, we would have still had to play one more round. So if Quark is here, he could potentially end the narrative by leaving. But if Quark is kidnapped, and if Quark is just missing, then like the narrative could just continue onward weirdly. So I don't know what they're going to do in this situation. But yeah, currently Quark is at 9 points. I'm very interested in why Tenmyoji betrayed Clover. Dio and Kay seems pretty self-explanatory. And then Sigma, Alice, and Luna seems like whatever. But yeah, Alice is missing? Dead? I forget which.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Thank you, Sigma.
No need to thank me. I just did what I'd promised I'd do. Anyway, thank you too.
Nothing.
Wait! Hold on. She's got a bird right there. Huh. It all makes sense. The bird yokai. The talk of birds. Oh my god, it's all connected, I tell ya. Nah. Sorry.
I also just did what I promised to do. Now we both have 7 BP. This is the home stretch.
Yep. I hope we'll get paired up. I hope we'll get to pair up in the next round
I'll
too.
choose ally?
Yeah. You're an opponent I can trust.
If we were partners, you could pick whatever you wanted then, couldn't you?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you'd get 9 points either way.
Unless one of us betrayed, in which we would get less or no points. Well, hold on there. Why would I suddenly choose betray? I already have chosen ally
You're
twice.
right.
So let's choose ally and get the hell out of here together. Sound good?
Okay.
Come on. Why do you look so... Does she want us to stay? Does she want to spend more time with Sigma?
Well, it's just... There's a part of me that just can't feel genuinely happy about that.
What was Sigma's words exactly? So let's choose ally and get the hell out of here together. Sound good? Does she just is Luna just crushing on Sigma and just doesn't want the fun times to come to an end? Air quotes on fun times. Maybe she doesn't want anyone else to lose. Ooh, that is a possibility. Oh, you mean Alice?
Yes.
Okay, so Alice is probably dead. We still haven't found Quark
That
either,
too.
huh? So Quark's BP is 9 now. Technically, he's 1.
Why did you do that? Why did you tell me all that stuff for? Were you just lying?
Oh no. Oh no. Clover. Temioji, you gotta look that in the face.
No. Everything I told you was the truth. You have to trust me.
I did! Look where it got me! How could you do that? You're such a jerk!
Oof.
How could I betray you after that? And then you...
Wait, how could I betray you after that? And then you...
I'm sorry.
Are you Zero?
Oh, accusation!
What? No, of course I'm not Zero.
Then how could you know all that?
What?
Where did you find out about that stuff?
What stuff?
I told you,
Oh, I think she means she couldn't. You know what? You're probably right. You're probably right.
Don't lie to me!
I'm not lying.
Forget it. It was stupid to trust you. I mean, there's no way.
Clover, this isn't about me.
What?
I made a mistake. I got someone involved on all this when I shouldn't have.
You mean Quark?
Yeah,
You did this to get Quark's BP up to 9?
yes.
But you've only got 4 points.
I'm not important. The only thing that matters is that Quark gets out of this nightmare.
Important.
Hey, where do you think you're going?
Isn't it obvious? I'm going to look for Quark.
Oh.
Hey, wait!
Temioji didn't respond. He just turned, walked off towards the magenta door. Clover started to follow and pulled up short.
Oh,
She spun on her heel and headed toward the cyan door instead. What is going on between those two? I feel like maybe I should have refreshed a little bit harder.
What just happened? I thought Clover had said she didn't trust any of us anymore.
Yeah, I know, but she chose ally. Miyoji must have said something to her before the last round started, but what? Yeah, that is weird. Because, like, during the moment where Clover witnesses Alice's body, Clover gets heavily traumatized and starts heavily suspecting everyone else of being the murderer. But why did she choose Ally? Come to think of it, didn't you choose Ally
I did.
too?
Fi put herself in a situation where choosing Betray would be unwise. If she had chosen Betray, Dio would have 9 BP now.
Yeah.
I concluded that her desire to avoid that outcome would be stronger than her desire to protect herself with Betray. And so, I voted accordingly.
Okay. So even though he could... I still understand why he didn't vote Betray. Like, he could have gotten to 9 BP.
That was her guarantee?
Yes.
Then why didn't you just choose Betray? I'm gonna be walking out of here with 9 BP right
It's
now.
because you promised, right?
Eh,
Yes, that too, I suppose.
that too! Meaning he had an alternative reason. There was
Yes.
another reason?
What was it?
It's difficult to explain. I suppose you could say I felt a connection.
Oh, oh, okay. So knowing what we know about Sigma. Sorry. So knowing what we know about. Let me get to the chart. So knowing what we know about K and his relationships with Sigma, the connection with Fee kind of makes sense. And yes, I understand I'm being very vague about this and trying not to spoil anything in case you weren't here a couple of weeks ago. But yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense why K would feel a connection to Fee. It's a weird one. It's very interesting, but yeah, no, I get it. It's difficult to explain, but so you can... What do you mean by that?
When we were investigating the pantry together, I felt that Fi was somehow similar to me.
How?
Something in me said, don't betray her. You could call it intuition, I suppose.
Cut it out. Gut feelings are bullshit.
Man, me, a person who goes heavily with their gut.
Fi.
Is great.
Besides, you don't get to have a connection with me unless I give you permission.
Oh,
And I don't remember doing that.
that's right. That's right, sports fan. Sorry. But Fi will not do any Pokemon cable trading with you. No connection there unless she gives you permission. Yeah, no, she ain't gonna do. She's cutting everyone off. This here's a bad girl. She don't need nobody. She only needs herself and her mighty, powerful robot legs. Yeah, you know that shiny she has? Guess what? She's never gonna trade it to you. No connecting, no connection, no hooking of cables in any way. Got it. Sorry, that was probably a very dumb, like, link cable joke, but for me that was funny, so I don't care.
You're acting like we're pals or something. Kinda skeeves me out, to be honest.
Oof. Skeeves me out. That's a phrase I don't hear very often. What the hell, man? He did you a favor and now you're gonna give him shit for it? So this is Sigma saying this to Fee, and then she gets very defensive of it. I wonder... Okay, here's the reason why I say that. I wonder if it's because of Fee's very much real connection with Sigma. So it's like, I wonder how Fee would react if it was someone else. Like, is it just purely the logic of his statement? Or is it purely because Sigma is disapproving of something Fee did, and Fee cares about Sigma's opinions of her. You know? Almost like potential romantic relationship stuff going on. Maybe.
You chose Ally too.
Yep.
Didn't you do that because you trusted him?
No, she did that because of the game.
Not exactly. I just made him trust me.
Yeah.
When we were in the pantry, I stuffed my face like an idiot. That got him to lower his guard.
What?
What? Did you really think that would be enough to convince him? I mean, if you were wrong, he could have escaped and left you behind.
What are you getting at?
Well, hold on, there's a lot of schmutz on my computer screen. I'm just thinking that maybe you felt some kind of connection to him too.
Oh, come on. How am I supposed to feel a connection for a guy whose face I haven't even seen?
I mean, ask any netizen and they'll tell you different. I mean, not even just like emotional connection. You can like, you can form connections, even if like at least parasocial or non-parasocial. Like very much so, you can form connections without seeing a person's face. I very much believe that. You tell me.
Shut up.
God, can someone please clip that? Can someone please clip that so I can later go back and cut that audio together into a nice voice spark of Fee just saying "shut up" that people can redeem?
If we could change the subject,
Mm-hmm.
where did Dio go?
Actually, do we already have a shut up? Oh fuck, hold on. There we go. Oh, we kind of do. We have this.
Stop it already!
Maya. Alright, yeah, that's a good
He
question.
must have been here for the results.
Oh, I saw him leave. He checked the results and then left through the yellow door.
Wait, who was that? Who are we talking about? Where did Dio go? Oh, okay. So where did he go? Yeah, no, I very much think... thank you, Grigri. But yeah, I very much think that, yeah, I very much think that someone should be watching Dio like 24/7. The guy is a scuzz bucket. Can't let him around, leave him alone for too long. Suddenly, the warehouse was filled with the groan and clang of metal doors grinding shut. Whoa!
Let's rock.
Hello, Raiders. Boo Ghost Raid. Boo Ghost Raid. What were y'all up to today? But yeah, welcome, Raiders. Hi, I'm Dragonic Dude, and I stream retro and indie games. How's it? What's up? What were you playing? Was it also VLR? But yeah, get cozy, everyone. Again, I'm Dragonic Dude, or DD, if you'd like. But yeah, most people just say Dragonic. Alright, suddenly, the warehouse was filled with the groan and clang of metal doors, grinding shut. No, we were just finishing up Alone in the Dark. Okay, cool. Yeah. Well, get comfy, and if you need to get some post-stream schnackers or like some goodies, then yeah, feel free to do so. I will take good care of your community in the meantime, or at least try to. But yeah, man, Ambidex gates have closed.
Round 3 of the Ambidex game will be the Star Round. Star keys are required to open the gates.
Yep, we have like the moon, we have the sun keys, and yeah, the star keys are the last round.
There is no set
We've
limit
done this song and
on
dance.
usage of the star keys.
Yep, star keys are extra special because you can repeat the process until somebody inevitably
can
wins.
be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
As many times as we want, huh? And that
As
means...
long as you have the star keys, you can play the 8B game as many times as you want.
You probably won't be allowed to play it continuously, however.
Ugh.
There's a period of time between when the doors open and when the polling ends.
That is true. We're the closest to the mystery game, so please mind spoilers. Have a good one if you gotta go. Yes, so to give you guys an exact idea of how far in we are to this game, we have been playing this game for quite a while, and we have unlocked all but the current route, one other route, and what we heavily suspect to be the true route. So yeah, if you want to save yourself any spoilers, please feel free to do so now. But if you want to like check out the game for a little bit longer and just like see, oh, this looks interesting, but I'm still not fully convinced, then yeah, we'll probably give you like 1 or 2 endings, and then like if you very much want to, you could still leave. But yeah, it's up to you. Viewer watch at your own risk is what I'll say. Very much like the skate sign. But that being said, I do heavily recommend this series. Fun fact, I always forget this. I should remember to show this off. I'm just gonna zoom out really far out so that way y'all can't make out any extreme details. Yeah, I've never played this game for myself, but I have seen it. All right, cool. But yeah, we have our own little conspiracy board of all the cast and drawing lines, connections, keeping various notes. There's so many layers on this sucker. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, this is your but yeah, again, probably your last warning for tonight, as I will be resuming play. There's a period of time between when and where the doors open when the polling ends.
Based off the last 2 rounds, I think it's about 45 minutes long.
So you can repeat the game once every 45 minutes, so...
Oh, that's right.
What?
Remember what Zero Jr. said?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically.
Yeah.
The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Yeah, so everyone gets jumbled. Oh yeah, what are your bracelets, guys? Looks like I'm... Yeah, this route looks like it ends relatively shortly. But hold on, theory time. Okay, 2 things I've noticed. That says novel. And I realize some of you are probably thinking, well, yeah, no shit, Dragonic, of course it says novel right now. And like, I could have been missing something like earlier, but like, yeah, no shit, Dragonic, a bunch of things say novel. But it doesn't say end. So here's the theory. There are 2 things I want to point out in my theories right now. 1, this could be a surprise twist. This could have been another locked route or a route that continues on. And here's why I want to say that. Chekhov's gun is a writing element that says if something is introduced, it should be used with later on in the story. So if writer says, hey, there's a gun mounted over the fireplace in 1 chapter, before the end of the story, that gun needs to go off. And so the Chekhov's gun I'm referring to in this situation heavily makes me think that the star keys is the Chekhov's gun that has yet to fire off. So who knows? Who knows? But let us continue. A magenta pair.
Me too. Looks like we're pairing up again.
Because, like, here's another Chekhov's gun. They're going over these numbers and pairings right now, when usually the narrative kind of ends right around here. So I'm very this is piquing my interest. This is piquing my interest. Yeah, it looks like we're paired
Better
up
than getting stuck
again.
with Dio, I guess.
Hey. Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
I'm a yellow pair. What about you, Luna?
Mm-hmm.
I'm a solo, but I'm green.
Mm-hmm. Wait, green?
Yes.
Hold on a minute. Weren't the colors for the first game red, green, and blue? Have you used those colors to open the magenta, yellow, and cyan doors? I am also green. Yes. So I'm guessing Lord and Grija are going to be the green pairs for this game. Okay, cool. Can I, does anyone who wants to be the red, who wants to join the red team with me? Any red color-coded individuals out there? Or am I simply the red solo? Man. I'm gonna use the colors to open the magenta.
Yes, that's right.
Then the next round we'll have magenta, yellow, and cyan bracelets. And open the red, green, and blue doors,
Yes.
right? Sorry, I'm blue. Okay, Davey's on the blue team. But this time we've got magenta, yellow pairs, but also a green solo. What color doors do we
Where
supposed
are
to
they?
gonna open? That is true. Okay, so maybe they're going over this. We know why. We know the answers to the questions of what they're asking right now because, well, quite frankly, we've been going through this narrative. But maybe like this is just sort of a what if this was your first route scenario, and this is supposed to make you ask questions about what exactly is going on. And so, like, when you get further along in the story on other routes, you're like, whoa, that's what they were talking about, and all that.
Well,
Nobody
we need
knows.
to check the other bracelets before we make any decisions.
Yeah.
That means Dio, Tenmyoji, and Clover.
And Quark.
We'll need to check Alice's bracelet too. Anyone could just pick it up now.
True.
I will try and find the remaining people and their bracelets.
Mm-hmm.
Quark will be my first priority.
I'll come with you.
Very well.
Okay.
I'll go check on Alice's bracelet then.
Yeah, you know what? That makes sense. Like, A, she doesn't want to go after Dio, and B, Alice's bracelet is very much easy. Like, that's good. We just have to find Alice's body. There's no needing to track that shit down or anything.
And don't forget to, retrieve it.
Mhm.
We'll likely need it to get through the chromatic doors.
Right.
Very true.
Sigma, can you come with me?
What? Oh, okay. Let's go. I'm going to have to see her again. I feel sick just thinking about it.
Shouldn't we decide on a time to meet up? Just in case? Let's see. When do the doors open?
We still got
An
quite a
hour
while.
and 21 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Then let's take half of that. What do you say we all meet back here in 40 minutes?
Alright. Yeah. Sounds good. That'll be easy to read. Just meet up when the clock reads 40 or less. Kay and Luna stepped through the magenta door and out of the warehouse. Hey, you don't, think Kay is the killer, do you?
Maybe.
Maybe, but if he is, then Luna's in danger.
Maybe.
Damn it, Fee!
You're not one to talk. I didn't see you stopping her.
Well, yeah, but I just had this gut feeling that I could trust him.
A gut feeling, huh?
Me and Sigma are dumb little idiots who trust in the are just two idiots in the gut feelings club.
Sure you're not the one who's feeling a connection to our armored friend? I
Mm.
mean, all that plating is pretty flattering to his figure.
That's
Are
not
you
it.
sure?
He is really grilling Sigma. She's just like externally is like, what are you, Sigma? Gay? You're not gay, are you? Like, but like, I'm wondering if it's like that scenario, but really internally, she's saying, please don't be gay. Please don't be gay. Please don't be gay. Please be available. Please be available. Please don't be gay. Please be bi or please be bi or straight. B is hoping for. Yeah.
Have you considered that it might be Luna?
No, that's not possible.
Why not?
Because Luna didn't need a knife to kill Alice.
Crazy. Let's rock.
Yo! Card Whiz! Hello, Raiders! How are you today? My name is Dragonic Dude, and if you don't know, I play retro and indie games. How was you doing? What were you up to? You activated my rage card? Oh no. Well, shit, I don't have Ash Blossom in hand. I can't counter it. Damn it. Oh well. Luna's never done anything wrong. But yeah, Raiders, I will say, we are kind of towards the tail end of this game. We're probably we're like 1 or 2 streams away from finishing this game up. Maybe 3 if we're lucky. So, yeah, if you want to go in completely blind to this game, which I heavily recommend everyone should play / watch this game at least once in their life, yeah, do take care. But yeah, we're in a murder mystery, and yeah, like, we are this far into the game. We have this route, one more route, and then we have the true route, like way over here. But everything else we've done. We're getting close to the end. Have a fun stream. Only got disemboweled once, survived a tiger attack, and only got minor breakfast burns. What the heck were you playing? Yeah, let me give you a shout out, Card Whiz / shout out Card Whiz. Oh wait, fuck. No, I need the other shout out to know what you were playing. Exclamation shout out. There we go. Oh, you were doing just chatting. Okay, yeah. How to cook board luck. Got any theories that haven't been confirmed yet? Our current latest theory is that this route will continue on for more than it says. Because like you're introducing the star cards again. But yeah, no. It could be a couple of other things. One theory is that, oh god, it's like we have a major theory about the actual identity of like not like Zero, but like of another individual in the cast, and why they are reacting to a certain other individual in the cast. But like it's such a huge, if I'm right, it's such a huge thing that I kind of don't want to give it away, because if I'm right, then like, damn, that's a huge like 2-game spoiler. Because Luna didn't need a knife to kill Alice. When we played the last round, Alice's BP was 1. Luna was playing against the 2 of us. All she would have to do is convince us to vote ally, and she could have killed Alice easily.
She would have just had to pick betray.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. There's no need to be super vague. I warned my chat when we were going into spoilers. Okay, yeah. I heavily think that Tenmyoji is Junpei. I heavily think that Tenmyoji is just an older Junpei for some weird cryogenic reason, or something weird to make it look like or something, like for some reason there's got to be a reason why Tenmyoji, aka Junpei, is super old, White Clover is super young. But yeah, look, I mean, So still the first route. Yeah, trying to go 1 day per stream at least. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Day 5 of Fate route. I keep hearing, I've heard a lot of good things about the Fate series, but I have a question about the Fate series as of late. When I last heard about the Fate series, I heard it was very hard to get into. Has that issue been rectified in later years? Like, has new media come out that makes it easier to get into Fate? Because, like, I know it's kind of like this game where there's, like, a lot of stuff built up upon previous entries. And I know that, like, the first media is considered rough by some. But, yeah. I don't know. Like, Fate seems like a very well-loved series. And it definitely seems like, well, if there's that many games, then there's gotta be something worth playing. Yeah. Yeah, you get into Fate by playing the V and ignoring most of the other stuff. Yeah, Fate Stay Night is the first V and finally got its first official release last week? What? Hold on. Let us check this store. Boop, boop, boop. Is this it? Fate Stay Night Remastered? I recognize this character. I've seen him in a lot of show clips. I recognize her. I don't recognize her, but I remember this big guy from something. I recognize her. I've seen a lot of art of her. This person, another person. Alright. Tell you what, I'll add it to my wish list. And then go to my wish list. Go all the way down. And I'll probably stick it. I think 30 would be a safe spot to put it at. Yeah, 30 out of 430 games. That's probably that is very high up. But yeah, no. Oh, it only said it put it at number 1. But yeah, no. There's like a lot of good like indie games that definitely give retro vibes that I'm looking forward to. But yeah, let's look at 30. Yeah, it's right around Bomb Rush, Cyberpunk, Jackbox, Party Pack 3, Depersonalization, and Fuga, Melodies of Steel. All of which are all great games. Maybe not Depersonalization, but that's because I only say that because that one's slightly newer and it's piqued my interest lately. And I don't know what people have said to say about it. But yeah. Yeah, I have 100 Dreamcasts to play, you see. It's like 100 hours long for all routes, but it's like good. Yeah, hold on. Let me go to my library so we can add some context. Yeah, so keep in mind, this is a bundle. This game is like a bundle. So I have 128.9 hours playing both of the games in this series, so like 60-hour games. Yeah, no, that's a lot. All right. But yeah. God, I really want God. I really want to get this game, but like it's way overpriced. It's a card game visual novel TCG sold at 70 fucking bucks because Bushy Road just absolutely hates its foreign audiences. But yeah, sorry. I have 100 hours in the trilogy without streaming them. Damn. That's impressive. I think if you do anything for 100 hours, that's impressive. Yeah. Alright, let us continue.
But if she'd done that, do you really think the rest of us would have let her get away with it? We'd probably have tied her up or locked her away or something.
True.
Besides, There's no way in hell Alice would have chosen ally.
Mm-hmm.
The only way to get an ally vote from your pair would have been to physically overpower Alice.
Yep. Which I don't think I've ever seen anyone do.
Or trick her
But
like
they
I
keep
did with
bringing
Dia.
it up. So what, you're saying Luna's the
no,
killer?
I'm not. I'm just saying the possibility exists.
Yeah.
Even if she was, I don't think we'd need to worry about Kay's safety. He's got a full suit of armor.
True, but... So, here's an interesting little bit of a sci-fi story. And yes, we're gonna get sidetracked again, I know. So, a scientist discovers an ancient piece of alien tech. This alien piece of tech fits onto his chest and emits an energy shield that makes him invulnerable. How do you stop it? How do you get around such an opponent? Well, the scientist quickly realized, I can't eat anything, because he had no idea how to turn it off. So inevitably, he was going to starve to death. But also, there is another way for even a situation where someone could turn it off. Would anyone care to take a guess on how do you stop someone who's invulnerable? I'll give you 30 seconds. 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12. Well, obviously that's the goal, but yeah. So essentially what Davey, you're actually not that far off. So essentially what they did to this other individual in order to get the information out of him, they just held his barrel in a bucket full of water. They just held his head in a barrel full of water. How do you kill someone who's invulnerable? How do you stop someone who's invulnerable? They have to eat sometime. Yeah, but counting probably doesn't help with thinking. Sorry, I started counting to just give a solid time frame. But, I did... Honestly, now that I think about it, it probably would have been smart to set a time, then continue with the story, then once the time was up, resume the topic, but yeah, no. That would have been the smart thing to do. But I is not smart, I is not clever, I is not witty. I do things on the fly, and sometimes they work out. Alright, he's got a full suit of armor.
I'm betting he's pretty hard to kill with all that on.
But not impossible. Again, if Alice injected something in him in between the plates or something, that could kill him.
Alright, I think that's enough of that. Let's go check Alice's bracelet.
Alright. Crew quarters. We are at 6:48, so we've been live for like, oh yeah, hour 40-ish minutes. Clover. Hey, come on, don't run away.
Run away?
Well, it sure looked like you were trying to get away from us.
I wasn't running away, though I just don't want to talk to you.
Oh, isn't that pretty much the same thing? Like, runaway isn't going to do you any good. Don't you want to find out who killed Alice? Well, you're not going to be able to figure that out unless you talk to people.
I don't need to.
Why not?
I already figured out who did it.
Really? In that case, would you mind enlightening the rest of the class? Please share in your juicy details. Who was
I
it?
can't tell you.
Why not?
You might be working with them. Both of you could be in on it.
Oh? Oh, come on. Of course we're not.
Forget about it. There's no point. It doesn't matter what you tell her, she's never going to believe you. Just tell us one thing, Clover. How did you know who it was?
I noticed something.
And what was that?
Alice figured it out too.
She did?
Before she...
What was it?
Why don't you figure that out yourselves? Anyway, I gotta go.
Hey, wait, Clover. And she's out. Well, there she goes. Ah, shit.
What's wrong?
I forgot to ask Clover what color her bracelet is
Oh.
now.
Really? That's it? Calm down. She's a cyan pear.
Oh, you saw it?
Yeah. Snuck a peek at it when she ran by.
Ooh, good eye, Fee.
And it looks like Alice's is a blue solo.
Hello. She reached down. She reached down and casually picked up Alice's bracelet off the floor.
I'll hold on to this.
Yeah, good idea. I wonder what. So that I wonder what. Sorry. I wonder what it was that Clover
You mean
noticed.
what Alice noticed? Were you even listening?
Fine. What did Alice notice? Fee didn't answer. Instead, she knelt down and began to examine Alice's body. This is good. We've never taken the time to do this. What are you doing?
I'm investigating.
What? Sigma. What else do you think she's investigating? The carpet patterns? Obviously, she's investigating the body. Sigma, think, Sigma, think. Well, of course. What do you fucking think she's
What does it
investigating?
look like I'm investigating? I'm looking for any clues to what she figured out before she died.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Found something already.
Yeah.
Have a look.
Oh? Fee held something out. It was a handkerchief stained reddish brown. Was that blood?
Looks like it. It's darker than Alice's, so it's probably been on her since before she died.
Ooh? If it's not hers, whose blood is it? The old lady!
Maybe.
Yeah, at least. Who else has died at this? It could be the old ladies, in which case Alice's killer would be, again, fucking Dio. Who else could it be? I mean, Cork is missing. But yeah, no, the old lady is the only one who's been having some bleeding trouble.
Who knows?
Killed her?
She could have just found this somewhere for all we know.
Hmm. And you think she figured something out from this
Can't
handkerchief?
say for sure, but it's definitely a possibility. So, time we moved on. We need to figure out what Tenmyoji and Dio's bracelets have changed to.
Mm-hmm. We need to find, well,
Yeah.
and we need to find Cork. Alright. Let's take the blue door then. We should be able to get to the room Tenmyoji, Cork, and Clover went to that way.
Sounds good.
Alright. I blame Cork. Maybe it was just that crazy. Maybe the Radical Six was doing funny things to his brain. What do we got going on? Scooby Dooby Doo, where are you? We got some work to do now. 'Cause you can call on me, Scooby Doo. I know I will catch that villain. Alright. Alright. Says rec room. This is the only door that's unlocked.
Yeah.
Yee.
So this is where Tenmyoji's team went.
Let's check it. Alright, I'm going to open it, alright?
How many times do I have to tell you? You don't need to keep asking permission.
Okay. So, my inner writer is coming out when I say this, but like, one thing that I hope is gonna be a thing is like, we've had this repeated gag of, you don't need to keep asking for permission. What if it just came out again at the very, I could see that being used in a very romantic way at the very end, Whiffy being cheeky. I keep telling you, silly baka idiot, you don't need to ask for permission. Which also could be very messed up in some ways, but like, I don't know, it could also be, I don't know, it depends on a lot of context. Never mind, moving on. All right, how many times do I have to tell you? You don't need to keep asking permission. Okay. I don't know, I like the elements of repetition. I mean, I like when stories have elements of repetition, but when it's used in its final time, it has completely different context. I like it when writers do that. Tenmyoji? I'm guessing from your face that Quark is still missing.
No sign of him, huh?
Happy?
What?
I'm asking if you're happy Quark's still missing.
No. No, of course not. Why would I be?
Does it hurt? Huh? Are you so terrified about whether or not he's safe that it feels like someone's got your chest in a vice?
Oof.
I didn't think so.
Tenmyoji, are you okay? Obviously you're not, but do you need a hug? Tenmyoji, it's just... Oh, God. Yeah, fun fact, I am a huge hugger. I love getting hugs and I love giving hugs. Like, for the longest time, I used to like hug people a lot, and then like I would try to like lift them up into the air and like spin them around a bit. But then I realized but nowadays I kind of just check before I start doing that, because I realize some people wear skirts and like you don't want to do that if they're wearing a skirt, because you may accidentally flash someone unintentionally. But yeah, no. But yeah, no, I absolutely love hugs. I'm very much a hugger. Didn't think so.
Quark's got 9 BP. If I find him first, I might make him escape. So it's better for you if I haven't found him yet.
True, Tenmyoji, but why are you pointing this out to me? Wouldn't it be more advantageous to you if you didn't? Or are you just that full of spite right now? Are you just so full of piss and vinegar that you're just looking for an excuse to accuse someone?
Am I wrong?
With logic. Tenmyoji, what's going on here? This doesn't sound like you. I know you're worried about Quark, but...
What the hell do you know? He's all I've got left. If something happens to him, I'll...
Oh, God. He's all I got left. And if our theories are true, and if they all do line up, that makes sense. Tenmyoji?
It's all my fault. It wasn't supposed to be like this.
Okay, so here's something. It wasn't supposed to be like this. This line alone tells us this. Tenmyoji was very much aware, and there were other plans originally intended. Plans that were meant to go differently. But yeah, we know Tenmyoji is aware of to some degree of what was going on here. But I'm curious to see how things were originally supposed to shake down.
I never should have brought him here.
Did you just say brought?
Yes. Zero made me an offer.
Oh! Wait a minute. I thought you said you and Cork were abducted like the rest of us.
You mean you came here voluntarily?
Hey, answer me. What the hell is going on here?
Can I see the other side of your bracelets?
Huh?
Why?
Please, just do it.
Okay. Fee and I looked at one another. Neither of us knew what was going on, but there was no reason to refuse. We shrugged and we did as we'd been told. Then suddenly... Tenmyoji's using the trick we pulled the other day! In the blink of an eye, Tenmyoji had pulled out some kind of can from his pocket and sprayed both our wrists with it. Hey, what the hell, man?
Calm down. It's not going to hurt you.
Is this some kind of chemical?
Yeah, I found it when I was searching this room.
He walked towards the door and then flipped the light switch. So literally, we could have been shown this trick. We literally could have been shown this trick.
Good work. It's dark now.
Show me your bracelets again.
Girl, everything is a chemical. True. I mean, even emotions, to some degree. Not the whole degree. I want to make that distinction, but to a fair enough degree. Show me your bracelets again.
That stuff you sprayed us with was luminol, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. How'd you figure that out?
I guessed when you turned off the light.
Isn't that stuff they use on cop shows to find blood and other stuff?
Yeah.
So, Tenmyoji essentially figured out someone killed the old woman whom we heavily suspect is Akane. And right now, this could be huge for Tenmyoji as he is trying to figure out who he could trust. And by doing this, he can write us off his potential murderer list. Why'd you just spray us?
Just relax, okay? That's all I needed to know.
Yeah.
Neither one of you is Zero's senior.
Okay. Oh, hold on. Eyes are tearing up. Alright, sorry about that.
Are you saying that because there wasn't any reaction from the luminol?
Yep.
Yep. Oh, someone might explain this to me.
Well, you know as much as I do now. I was just making guesses based on what he was doing.
Hey, Tenmyoji?
Sorry, but I've got to go. I need to go look for Quark.
No. I'm sorry, but I can't let that happen. You dropped a real bomb back there, and I'm not about just to ignore it. What did you mean when you said Zero made you an offer? Why are you here?
I can't tell you.
What? Why not? I don't really understand how, but you seem to have decided that neither of us is Zero Senior, right?
Yeah.
Then why?
You don't get it. I can't tell you no matter who you are. Right now, we might as well assume Quark is a hostage.
Uh-huh.
Zero Jr. seems to be aware of everything that goes on here. If I tell you, he'll know. And then God only knows what Zero Sr. will do.
Ah, smart. All right. So I think it's safe to say we can put some evidence onto this board. Let me go to text. Let me go to vector layer. Is it this one? Control T. Is it this one? Control T. Hold on, I'm going through many major like text. Control T. We found it. Hold on. So now we know, in addition to the many other bits of information we've got, Zero made him an offer and 10 me oldie brought Quark here willingly. Let me just enter that. None of this fits nicely anymore. I'm gonna have to redo this before I post it online with like a heavy spoiler tag, but I'll make this look nice and neat once I know everything. If I tell you, he'll know, and then God only knows what Zero will do.
Please, I'm asking you. Put yourself in my shoes.
I looked at him in the eyes, and for the first time since we entered the room, I saw nothing but years of loneliness and regret. Before I could speak, he turned and left the room. Or 10-me-oldie who might be Junpei. Hey, can I ask you a question?
It won't do you any good. Whatever you want to know, I don't know anything about it.
No, it's not that. No, it's not about what just happened.
Yeah? Then what is it? Oh, I see.
What?
You mean his bracelet, right? Chill, man. He's a red Solo. I had a look while he was talking.
Good job, Fee. Oh, good job. That wasn't what I wanted to ask you.
Well, what is it then?
When he sprayed us, you screamed, didn't you?
No.
No? God. So, I had this coworker at one of my previous jobs. The lass was just mad as all piss and vinegar, and she always came into work constantly complaining and bitching and moaning about other people. She got heavily onto my nerves, but I tried to be nice to her because, hey, we're all in this miserable hellhole together. That is working at Mexican Subway, we'll say. And so at one point in the day, I asked her, she looked particularly upset. And this was, I want to say, fairly early on that I started working there, and I knew that she was around. And I asked her, hey, I honestly forgot her name. Whatever, we'll just say Miss K, or K. Let's just call her K. I don't know. Oh, no wonder I picked K, because of, like, I'm playing VLR and one of the characters' name is literally K. But, okay, let's just say, HJKL. Let's just call her L. I once asked Lady L, no, not Lady, Miss. I once asked Miss L, she was younger than me at the time. I was like, hey, is something wrong? You don't look happy. Is something wrong? And she just looks at me she just looks me in the eye and goes, no. Okay. Clearly something was wrong. I never found out what was wrong, but like, yeah, later on that day, she just was like, yeah, you just go around accusing me of like all these weird things, like me being upset about something and like saying there's something wrong going on. I don't know what you're talking about, but like it's like that is what this reminds me of someone like blatantly lying and poorly lying. It's just like, clearly something was wrong. And yeah, she did say no. But she said it in a way that very much basically made it seem like something was very much wrong. Alright, let's continue this charade. Yeah, let's continue this show. Alright, no.
No, I
Yeah,
didn't.
you didn't. No, I didn't. No, I'm pretty sure you did. Not quite so tough when you're scared, huh?
Shut up.
Aww.
We've got stuff to do. Get going. Move.
Yeah. I kind of read that in a very taunting manner. Very taunting, teasing manner, but I guess not. But I like to think it was meant to be as a small slide against of how scared Fee was. Ooh, baby. Oh, that's a good stretch. That's a good stretch. That's stretchy. All right. You know what? Let me check the menu. Yeah, we are still here. Holy crap. Okay, I think I'm gonna go take a break because I'm thinking about it. I'm probably like fair chance that if I don't take a break now, I could very much easily forget to take a break later and just like steamroll through the rest of the night. But anyways, I will catch you guys in a hot minute. had a mini panic attack. I almost had a mini panic attack just now. I was like, sat down, had my popsicle, had my milk, I was like, where's my pen? You know, the very expensive art tablet pen. And I was like looking around for a hot second. I was like, oh god, did I just lose it? And I was like, nope, it was behind the milk glass I just placed down. But yeah. There we go. Yeah, and I guess this does technically make me a milk drinker. Oh well. Moving on!
It looks like another warehouse.
Mm-hmm. I guess there's one on this floor too, then. Makes sense, I guess, as much when we saw the map. Sorry, I didn't want to speak with my mouth full. So I just noticed this. Floor A is a lot smaller than floor B. Almost like it wouldn't be a perfect pyramid, but like floor A takes up about yay space, while floor B takes up all of this. So I don't know. I don't know if that's very telling of anything. Something I noticed. What's that over there?
Probably more graffiti.
Mm-hmm.
There was one on floor A too, remember?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there was, but...
Never mind that.
Aww! Fee, why don't you tell me these super cool and important things?
There's someone else here.
Is that Dio?
Looks like it. Let's go see what he's up to.
Yeah. What are you doing here, Dio?
Oh. Nothing.
Okay! Somebody kick his ass. He's doing something shady. I don't believe it for a hot second.
Just going with the flow, you know? And seeing where life takes me.
Dio, I have never once heard any line of dialogue that makes me think you follow the surfer philosophy. Now, what are you really doing?
You don't seem to have any interest in searching for Quark.
Why would I?
Mm-hmm.
Do we even know he's really missing? Maybe the little shit's just off having nap time somewhere. So I figure, let sleeping dogs lie, right? Or kids, in this case, I guess. If we wake him up, he might realize he's got enough BP to blow this popsicle stand and ditch us. That happens, it's all over. We'll be stuck in here for the rest of our lives. Which probably won't be that long.
The rest of our lives?
Yeah. Did I stutter? Or did you just forget? Zero Jr. told us, remember?
The number 9 door only opens once. Once that happens, it's all over. After 9 seconds, so if you're not careful, you could get stuck.
Okay, so about a previous comment I made saying how, oh man, I wish Zero was in every part of the story, you know? I wish Zero was in more part of the story. What if... I like to think that, like, you probably would be seeing Zero more often if you played the original game, like how the original game was set up. Because, think about it, you have to... In the original game, you always had to start from the very beginning. And you didn't have a skip feature, so you probably got a lot more of Zero. That being said, in this version, I kind of wish Zero was incorporated throughout more parts of the story. Oh, wait, really? Damn. Then yeah, I rescind my latest comment. I wish Zero was more in. I wish Zero Jr. was in more parts of the story. Period. Yeah, it added the flow and then backported it into 999. I see. Closed for good, huh? I have to admit, I kind of forgot that detail. But Zero Jr. Hold on. But if Zero Jr. had been telling the truth, we wouldn't be able to get out until we've died. Hell, even that might not be enough. Maybe they just leave our corpses there to rot. My stomach did a little flip.
So, what are you guys here for?
Really the t-shirts, the gift shop, Taco Tuesday, mainly those things.
Did you bring Fi here so I can kill her?
Okay, Dio, that escalated quickly.
What?
Oh, really? You already forgotten your little stunt earlier?
Mm-hmm.
We're damn lucky Kay Cho's ally. If he hadn't, you'd be hanging from that crane right now.
Okay, one, that's really fucking high out, so that would be hella impressive. You'd have to do like a certain case closed episode and fill the entire room with water before you could even float her up that high. Yeah. A previous, so for those of you not in the know, a previous movie night adventure, we watched a couple episodes of Case Closed, and one of the episodes I brought had a body hanging from the rafters of a very tall building, and the way the killer got the body up there was by filling up the room with water using a nearby connecting a nearby waterfall to the room, and then like getting all the water out by smashing the water at the bottom of by smashing one of the boards of the structure near the bottom, and then all the water just spooshed on out. But yeah, anyways, point is, Case Closed is good, and movie nights is fun.
Sounds like you're getting a little desperate. Word of advice, Dio.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a smart attitude to have here.
Yep. Honestly. So, like, you know in shows like Survivor, and they have characters like Dio or Heather from Total Drama Island? I'm always fucking impressed with just, like, how the assholes always stay on for so long throughout the show. And then I realized, oh wait, the studio probably encourages them to stay on longer because it makes the viewing experience better. That, or they're just really good at being manipulative.
All you'll do is make sure that whoever plays against you in the AB game won't pick ally.
Mm-hmm. You talk as if I give a fuck. I already know I won't be up against you two.
Why not?
Kay and I are the yellow pair. You guys are the magenta pair, right?
Yeah.
Two pairs can't go through the same chromatic door.
True.
Simple enough for you.
How do you know our colors?
Kay told me.
Damn it, Kay! I mean, yeah, it's just giving out free information, but like, yeah.
He was here a while ago. Speaking of which, Temioji and Clover were here too.
Really?
Guess everybody misses my company.
Yeah, that's it, Dio.
Anyway, that's how I know what everyone's colors are.
Was Kay by himself?
Yeah.
What about Luna?
Luna? Haven't seen her.
Hmm.
Anyway, Kay and I won't be pairing with you two. We'll be taking the blue solo.
That's Alice's bracelet. But how did you know that?
Oh, come on. Really that thick? Look at the doors in front of you. These are the next chromatic doors.
So this is the point in the story where we realize, oh, we gotta mix colors to make white.
Bingo. See that thing next to the door there? Yes. Yes, it does.
I get it. You and Kay are both yellow.
So yellow's gotta pair. Okay, so we're pairing up against the green solo in this next upcoming round.
You can get yellow by adding red and green together. If you add blue to that,
it becomes white.
Exactly.
You get magenta by adding red and blue together, and then you get green by adding and then adding green to that gives you white. So that means Fia and I would need to pair up with the green solo, which means Luna.
right.
That means the other three would be in the same team as before. Tenmyoji, Clover, and Quark. We now know that Tenmyoji is a red solo and Clover is a cyan
The
pair.
only one left is the other cyan pair, so we can assume that's what Quark is.
Sure. There could be any other. Could there be any other
No.
combinations?
There's only one option this time.
All we gotta do now is wait for these white doors to open.
We've only got 5 minutes left before it's time to meet up with everybody else. We should get back to floor A.
Sorry, but I'm gonna stay here. Moving
What?
around so much is a pain in the ass.
Nobody invited you. Come on, Fee.
Right. On my way.
Man, I was expecting this to just be like, boop, boop, and done. But no, this is a long-ass chapter. What are we gonna find about the last bomb? We've gone through most of the other paths. So it's either this side or the other side. We're missing one last bomb. Lounge. Something up? Why'd you just
Well,
stop?
You see that clock over there? The one that looks like the sun?
Yeah?
It reminded me of something we saw earlier.
What do you mean?
Remember the graffiti on floor B?
Oh, are we finally going to talk about that? After seeing it for like this entire Let's Play, are we finally going to talk about that? Please say yes!
You remember what it said?
Memento Mori. Right, if the ninth lion ate the sun.
You know what that means?
In memory? It's Latin for something like be aware of death or remember death. I think it usually means we are all going to die someday, so don't forget about your own mortality.
What about the other part?
Well, I mean, that's pretty straightforward, right? It's about a lion being number 9 in line, and then he gets to eat the sun. Perfectly self-explanatory, right? If the ninth lion ate the sun. Alright, Card Wiz, you have a good one. Take care. Get some good sleep. Sweet dreams. Alright. I mean, yeah, it's kind of nonsense, but... Oh, I get it. That's what the clock made you think of, right? The sun in that sense.
Did you notice anything strange about that graffiti?
Apart from the fact that it's made no sense? Not really.
Wrong answer.
Are certain letters
Maybe
capitalized?
you're not the eagle eye I thought you were. I guess I have to do everything. Part of it was spelled wrong. Specifically, they spelled ninth wrong.
Yeah, they spelled it ninth.
It should be Ninth. But the graffiti had
Nineth.
Okay, I would have failed spelling class. Really? Is it spelled ninth and not ninth? I would have spelled it. I didn't know it. I would have just spelled 9 and then TH. Oh? Yeah, I guess you're right. Let's just put an extra E in there. That's kind of a bonehead mistake. I don't think so. I think that's perfectly normal. ETH. Yeah, 9th, not ETH. Yeah. I think it's a bonehead. Don't you think? Think it was a kid who wrote it?
Maybe it wasn't a mistake at all.
I'm not following.
Maybe Zero put that E in there on purpose.
Like it was part of a code. Okay. Here's what I'm going to say. In this situation, had I just been experiencing this, and yes, going by things I've said in the past, if I was a human, not just a human being experiencing this story, not knowing like the stereotypical writing tropes, I probably would have not thought a thing of it. I probably would have gone like, in the past I have stated that this stuff looks slapdashed. It looked like it was done in a hurry. I mean, heck, look at it. It's the ink lines are dripping down, especially under the sun. The M and the R on Mori and various other points in the sentence. I probably would have just thought this was said by something. This was done by someone who just slapped things together. So, like, a spelling mistake is fine. But it does make sense that it could have been left there intentional as part of a code. So, either way. Maybe put that E in there on purpose. But why?
Maybe because he didn't have enough letters otherwise.
What? Yeah, I would assume this might mean Zero didn't write it. Maybe Dio was messing around. Of course, it's always Dio. Yeah, probably Dio's fault. What?
Anyway, if Zero wrote that graffiti, then it's got to be significant.
Remember death. If the 9th lion ate the sun. Huh?
Shit. Hey.
I'm scared to click this a little bit. Cause like, what if I click this and she's like pointing at something behind us and we get got?
It's already 2 minutes past time.
Oh, right.
We should get moving.
Nah. Dang it, game, you teased me again. That whole Memento Mori thing has been like one of the biggest mystery elements in this whole fucking story. I just want to know. I want to know. Tell me your secrets, game. Warehouse A. Yes. Floor A. Huh? Kay and Luda aren't even here.
Astute observation.
Well, just start the conversation, Fee. What should we do?
What should we do? All we can do is wait.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want to end up missing each other by accident.
True. Yeah, I guess you got a point. Hey, where are you going?
I just want to check something really quick.
Okay. Check what?
The last time we saw Alice alive, she was right here.
True. She was checking something.
Remember? She was kneeling down, looking at something on the ground.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, what do you think that she was looking at? Huh?
Find something?
Isn't this blood?
Uh-huh. Nice work there, Sigma.
I don't need you to pat me on the back. I mean, Sigma, is that really a bad thing? Makes me feel stupid or something. Oh, I guess in that case.
The truth hurts.
God, Fee is so good. Just smell the cheese. I like her. I didn't. Man, oh God. All right. I'm beginning this. I'm definitely see why you like Fee so much, Lord.
So, blood, huh? Oh my God.
Fee suddenly looked up at the ceiling. I followed her gaze and found myself staring at the metal crane. It was the kind you might see in a shipyard that sort of move along metal crates and lift cargo containers. We need to move that crane. We need to get that crane going so we can move all the containers. So what's the deal with the crane? What? Damn, gone again. Stop running around! Someone swapped the cargo containers around. Just tell me what you found.
I noticed something.
Oh yeah? And pray tell, was that?
The same thing Clover and Alice noticed.
That's, can you just tell me?
Look at the number 6 AB room. The side that's facing the wall has blood on it.
Yeah?
What's the first thing you think of when you hear blood?
The paint on the... I think of this. I think of the graffiti on the wall. Blood, murder. Did someone kill the old lady and swap the cargo containers around or something? Vampires?
Yeah. This whole thing kind of sucks, right? Come on! This is no time to be screwing around. I'm talking about this thing. The handkerchief Alice had.
Yeah.
There's some blood on it that we assume belonged to the old lady. Consider this for a moment.
Okay.
Let's say this thing was on the floor next to the rightmost AB room. We'll assume that the blood on the side facing the wall came from this handkerchief.
Okay.
Okay, then what?
Alice was looking at the handkerchief.
Right. What do you think was going through her mind?
Why is there bloodstained handkerchief or something along those lines? Did this belong to the old woman? It must have. But if it did, then who put it here? Or wait, maybe someone just dropped it, or they could have thrown it here. Fee keeps going, and come on, you're getting there. You want more?
Almost there.
How long has the handkerchief been here? Something like that?
Yes, exactly. So how long do you think it was here?
Oh, I imagine it wasn't here from the start.
Wait. When's the start?
You know when we started, when you and I escaped from AB through the hatch on the roof. First thing we did after we got out was met everyone except for Clover K, who was locked in the number 9 store. We spent a lot of time examining the AB rooms. Yeah, I know we looked at this from this exact angle. There was more of a space here. There was more of a gap here. I'm pretty sure there wasn't any handkerchief there. There wasn't. Wait.
Huh. Finally figured it out, huh?
Yep, look at it! They've been moved! There's this weird thing here, too. No way. This is one of those things that I noticed immediately when you played the beginning of this game. Ah, damn it. I wish I had noticed sooner. DB room moved.
Yeah.
You can't not see it after this. Was it that crane?
Probably. They moved the rightmost one all the way to the left. So, what was in the leftmost AB room?
That would be the dead woman. The body of the old woman.
And who was trapped in there when the nonary game started?
Well, it would have been the AB room on the right at first, so... Luna? Hold on. Kay and Clover, Luna was here, dragged over to... I was thinking of it, we were about to reveal another shady thing Dio did. Luna. For the third time, Fee walked off without saying anything. My body felt like lead, but I forced myself to follow her. She stopped in front of the graffiti and then began to milkman.
What do you think this is?
Well, I thought it was just paint from the graffiti at first, but I'm guessing you don't think so. It's that more of that old woman's
Seems like
blood.
it.
So Luna would have killed her here, then taken her to the rightmost AB room. After that, she would have moved the room with the body in it so that no one would suspect her. That would mean the first person to get out was Luna, not Alice. So what about that handkerchief?
This thing? Here, look.
Huh?
You see this line? It's possible that line is from whatever the weapon was, which means this might have been wrapped around whatever was used to kill the old woman.
Oh?
So maybe Luna wrapped the weapon with this handkerchief.
Yeah.
And then threw it between the rightmost room and the one next to it.
Oh.
Then when the room was moved, it came out.
That means Alice picked up the weapon along with the handkerchief.
Seems pretty likely.
Okay, this is huge. This is huge. So Alice is... The thing inside Alice is still shocked, even if we all knew this was the Luna ending, right? Like, that's still surprising. Like, this has been right in front of us. So... One thing that I pointed out in the past, the knife that killed Alice looked completely different from that of a scalpel. That knife looked like a combat knife. It did not look like a scalpel, which is very intriguing. But then again, I just assumed it was a game error. It could have been like just an oversight or something, you know? One artist needed to drew it differently than another. Seems pretty likely.
This is all just speculation, understand? There are a whole lot of things we still don't know.
Well, the murder weapon is different in different routes. Wonder why? Yeah, because like in certain situations, Alice stabs herself with the knife found here, but in other situations, Alice stabs herself with the knife that is the scalpel found in the infirmary that Court grabs. For example, why would Luna leave the AB room, murder the old woman? Yes. Okay. Cool. Why would Luna leave the AB room, murder the old room, and then carry the body back to hide in the same room. I guess it's possible she just wanted to hide the body, but I still don't have any idea why she would have wanted to kill her in the first place. It's also worth noting that Zero Junior seems to have let all of us slide. It's supposed to be making sure the game goes according to plan, but so far there have been 2 murders and there hasn't been anything done about them. Yeah. Do you think that means Luna's is Zero Senior? Even if she was, though, I'm not sure why she killed the old woman. It's possible that she was some kind of intruder who wasn't supposed to be there, but if Luna's Zero Senior, couldn't she have found a better place to hide the body? She'd have access to the entire facility. That's not all either. Let's say Luna moved the AB room to divert suspicion away from herself. If that's the case, why did she leave the handkerchief and weapon there? She had to have known they'd be discovered after she moved the room. Okay, so using what we know now. Dio murdered the old woman, and then he probably ditched the knife in between the thing. Luna showed up later, discovered the old woman, feared for her life, moved the cargo container, and then resumed? Is that the idea? Not even a trial. Yeah, no, they're just... It must be Luna. Luna is the killer. It has to be. Oh, wait. Besides, when and how did she operate the crane? Luna's was with us since we first got out of the AB room all the way till the end, till we found the old lady's body. You, me, and her went through the magenta door and investigated the lounge. Then went down the floor B together and came back to the warehouse. Okay. So, a distinct characteristic of Zero Senior would have to be someone who knows this facility. And so far, that mainly points to Kay. Kay would know about all the different things in this facility since he did grow up in here. Also, Tenmyori would know, according to what we just recently found out. So, like, Tenmyori and Kay could be suspect, or should be our prime suspects as for Zero Senior. Who's to say? Thank you, Stream Elements. Thank you very much. Yeah, I came back to the warehouse. By then, the room must have been moved. Of course. Why didn't I see that sooner? Luna has an alibi. She couldn't have moved the AB room. We're her alibi.
Interesting. I have to admit, you've got a point.
Wait, what? You didn't even put up a
You're
fight.
You're going to make me repeat myself. I never said Luna was the killer.
Mm-hmm.
Still, I have a feeling Alice thought she was.
Oh?
Which would mean that Clover probably does too.
True. Oh, you mean that stuff she said about what she noticed?
Right.
Hey, Fee. I'm starting to get a really bad feeling about this. We're supposed to meet the others 20 minutes ago. There's no one here.
You're right.
Well, there they're dead. They're dead. They're dead. Clover Clover, don't reach for that axe. Yep. Yeah.
Sigma.
Oh. Hey, Kay. How are you? I say as I reach for something to defend myself with, potentially.
Phi. There you are.
Yeah?
I'm sorry. I have some bad news. Luna. Luna is dead. She's in room 2 in the crew quarters.
Oh?
The same room where Alice was murdered.
Was it Clover? This was the third time I touched a body and felt cold skin. I thought it might get easier, but it had only gotten worse. I didn't think I'd ever get used to it, but I didn't want to. My hands began to shake, and I tried to steady them as I pressed a pair of fingers to her neck to check for a pulse. Nothing, of course. So, there's something weird about this whole scenario. Now, I keep in mind Clover has undergone training in this scenario, and also Kotaro Uchikoshi doesn't really get into super advanced CSI sciences a whole lot. But if you look at feet, she's not chopped up like an axe murderer victim. Which is surprising. Luna was dead. Her eyes were flat and empty. The pupils dilated in what could have been terror. It felt surreal, like I might blink then when I stood up again. Yeah. She would smile and blush and look away nervously, and everything would be alright. Aww. Oh, that's what that emote is. Okay. Sorry, the one in between I was like having a little trouble figuring out. Okay. Yeah, it's someone dead. She would smile and blush and look away nervously, and everything would be all right. I blinked. She lay there dead and pale.
And I trust him.
Oh, poor Luna. Grief cracked open like an egg, and rage clambered out. Hot and angry and screaming. I clawed at the inside of my chest, pounded at the back of my eyes. I squeezed them shut and ground my teeth. My hands balled into fists so tight they hurt. I took a deep breath and opened my eyes again. Another breath. It stood up and I realized Kay was talking.
I believe she was poisoned.
Huh?
See here. This device is some sort of syringe.
Uh-huh.
I think it's called an injection gun.
Uh-huh.
You can just put whatever you want in one of those vials and then pull the trigger.
Huh.
It's kind of like the needles in these bracelets.
Uh-huh.
The drug they used is the same as well.
Oh?
The label on the vial says tubocurarine.
Tubocurine? The muscle relaxant.
Yes. Since it's empty, I can only assume Luna was injected with it.
Mm-hmm.
You see the mark on her neck?
Okay, so that cuts out my theory. My theory of someone injected Luna, or my original theory was Luna injected herself to fake her death. But it's not looking like it, because we're actually finding out what was actually in the gun.
I believe it is safe to assume that is where her attacker injected the drug. Perhaps they chose the neck for the carotid artery.
Then your guess is probably correct. Luna was injected with tubocurarine, and it killed her.
What about
Should
the
I go
others?
get them?
No, never mind. I want you to get your
What do you
story
mean?
first. When you left us, you and Luna went off together, right?
Yes.
Or theory that she was just a robot? Possibly. But when we talked to Dio downstairs, he said he only seen you, not Luna. Why is
Luna
that?
and I split up as soon as we got to floor B. We determined it would be more efficient. Two of us working separately could cover more ground in less time.
That's a dangerous thing to do when there's a killer on the loose.
Alright, so why were you late?
What?
You didn't show up till 20 minutes past the time we were supposed to meet.
True.
Sigma's asking you what you were doing.
I was resuscitating.
Resuscitating?
Let me explain how I found her. I had gone to the warehouse 5 minutes before our meeting time.
Okay.
You had yet to show up, as had Luna. I believe I was standing between the yellow and cyan doors.
Alright.
Some minutes later, I heard something. It came from behind the cyan door and sounded like a woman's scream.
Cyan is the bluish color, correct? So that would be roughly here-ish.
Well, it was actually quite faint.
Huh?
It was several doors away, after all, and as such, I couldn't quite make out what was being said, or even if I had heard it at all. It seemed entirely possible that I had imagined it. I heard no other sounds for a few minutes following the scream. Eventually, the silence made me uncomfortable. Perhaps something had happened, so I made my way to the crew quarters. As I entered the hallway, I noticed that the door to room 2 was slightly ajar.
Okay.
That was when I first suspected something was amiss. You can imagine the rest, I'm sure. I ran into the room and found Luna on the floor.
And at which point the man goes into immediate CPR.
Yes. I deduced that she had been injected with tubocurarine. Her heart had stopped, so I attempted CPR.
Makes sense.
To the best of my abilities, at least. With this mask, I was obviously unable to provide artificial respiration.
No! Dang it! Cashew Zero! Why didn't you just tell us?
Because I had no reason to believe you would be in the warehouse. If you weren't, I would have wasted precious time. I chose instead to begin resuscitation immediately. As you know, even a short time without oxygen can cause serious brain damage.
This is true. This is true.
I felt time was of the essence.
Even if someone was left underwater or situations like that, no, you need to get air in them fast.
But
Hey, how much time passed between when you heard the scream and when you came in here and found her?
I'm afraid I can't say exactly, but I would hazard a guess that it was around 3 minutes.
Okay.
Did you see the killer?
No, I did not.
Then they had 3
That would
minutes
have
to
been plenty
escape.
of time. When you leave this room, immediately to your left is a door that connects to the hallway.
Yep.
I assume they left that way.
Is there any chance they hid in this room somewhere?
No, I examined the room thoroughly before I left to find you.
Okay. Why didn't he respond to the scream immediately? He kind of wasn't sure if he heard it at all because it was through several doors.
May I say something?
Yeah, sure.
It's a free-ish country.
I'm not sure if this has anything to do with Luna, but there was something I wanted to point out. Look at Alice. Do you notice anything?
Murder weapon is missing.
The weapon.
It's gone.
Indeed. The wound suggests a knife, but I doubt we'll know now.
Did
How
the
would I
killer
know?
take it? Maybe they took it before Luna
Why are you
was
asking
murdered?
me?
If they had it, why not use it to kill Luna?
Yeah, that would make sense. Sigma, if you were going to kill someone, which of these two methods would you use?
Probably the injection gun, right? I'd probably would use it to start it off while I had the element of surprise, and then go for the knife to defend myself for whatever remainder they would have left. I wouldn't
This
kill
is
him.
hypothetical,
I would choose the injection gun.
right?
Yeah.
Most people would choose that. The
True.
more you can divorce yourself from the actual killing, the easier it is to kill someone. There's a big difference between stabbing someone and injecting them with poison.
Oh. I mean, that's valid. I was just thinking, yo, make the fight easier on myself by inflicting a massive debuff. Blood loss takes time. Not unless you go directly for the heart. But to go for the heart in this situation, like with Alice, you have to be right in front of them. The injection gun lets you just sneak up behind. You don't even have to see their face when you do it. So you're saying they took that knife before they killed her?
No, I don't know either way. They could have taken it afterwards.
Yep.
There's no way for us to know.
I mean, it makes sense that way too, because... Okay, here I go. I'm Clover, going to inject Luna in the neck. Wow, she's dead. Oh fuck, I no longer have a weapon because I used up all my ammo. Guess I'll take this knife. What's that in your hand, Clover? A knife! No! True, the knife does do that. Could they have done that in 3 minutes before they got Kay here? Yeah, like, no idea how long it would take to inject. I mean, like, to get it in there, you could probably do it easily. You would take a little finesse, but you could get it in there. But catching someone off guard and doing it from behind, that seems doable. You don't have to hold them down or anything for that. And then just take the knife with you as you leave.
It's not impossible. 3 minutes is longer than you think. Anyway, what I was trying to say is that I don't know when they took the knife or whatever it was.
Yep.
We came here to get Alice's bracelet, and then Kay came by later. There was probably about a 30-minute window.
Sure.
Anyone could have taken it. They might not even have been the same person who killed Luna.
Fair.
Or it could be. There really isn't any way to know. And if we don't know, we really shouldn't try and draw conclusions. That could color our reasoning, and that's not good.
True.
Conclusions without any evidence are useless. So just forget any conclusions you might have come up with. Save that brain space for something more useful.
Fair enough.
Well, I think that about covers it.
Look at Phoebe being so smart.
We clear?
Yeah.
Good. Anyway, we should tell the others.
About Luna, you mean?
Yeah.
Didn't Quark have 9 points, meaning there's a chance someone has a winning bracelet? What's the 9 door? Right! True.
We should go to the white doors then. Dio should still be there. Hopefully Tenmyoji and Clover will be there as well.
Yeah, good point. Alright, once it's time to open that door, I'm sure they'll show up. K9 picked up Luna's bracelet.
Please, take this with you.
Okay, so right now we're paired up with B against Luna, so we win no matter what. The next round. He held it out to me. I stared down at the bracelet. It felt wrong just to take it. Like we were just using and abandoning her.
Is something the matter? You and Phi are the magenta pair. Without the green solo bracelet, you won't be able to open the secondary door.
I know. Sorry. I know. It's just... He pressed the bracelet gently into my hand.
If you don't wish Luna's death to be meaningless, then you must survive. Or do you intend to die without catching her killer?
True? Right, yes. I sighed and closed my hand around the cold metal.
Good. Shall we go?
Wait.
Hmm?
Shit.
What? Did something happen? Okay, how is this Luna's ending? Yeah, we did find out more about her. And like, Sigma's ending was just finding out about his robotic arms. That was it. Besides the fact that that was how she ended. True.
No. Well, not yet. We might be looking at a worst-case scenario.
Oh?
Excuse me?
God. What the hell is wrong with me? How did I miss this?
Hmm?
I'm sorry. This is my fault. It's just... there was so much going on I wasn't thinking.
What is it, goddammit? What'd you miss?
Quark.
Quark? Right! As Greger said. Oh shit. Temyoji's a red solo. Clover's a cyan pair. Temyoji's a red solo. Clover's a cyan pair. Quark's the other cyan pair. If he's not with them, they can't get through the secondary door!
Yeah, exactly.
Oh dear, this is bad.
Mm-hmm.
And if they haven't gotten in by the time the primary door shuts, they'll be penalized.
True. Oh god, it's like the other time where it was Phi and K, and Quark was still missing.
We haven't found Quark by...
Time, how much time do we have left? Oh no.
Let's just go to the warehouse on floor B. Perhaps Quark has already been found.
I sure hope so. Let's move. Dang it, Quark! Wheezing. Hold on. Alright.
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remaining until chromatic doors close.
You're late. What the fuck were you thinking? You trying to kill me?
What about Quark? Did they find Quark?
How the fuck would I know? I've been here.
This party's getting crazy.
Linky! How you doing? What? Banidor? Hello Raiders. If you don't know who I am by now, I am Dragonic Dude. I stream indie and retro games. But yeah, Link, how was your stream? How did things go? Oh, man. Yeah, also, warning. Raiders, if you are new to the VLR series, definitely watch at your own risk. As you can see by this chart, we are nearing the ending of one timeline, and we are very far into this game. So, spoiler warning in effect. Stream was scuff, I don't know. But heck, at least worse things could happen on stream. A little bit of technical mishap is not too bad. Yeah, we learned a veiny door is just a rectum we hadn't torn yet. Oh, lovely. Anyway, I'll avoid spoilers and then we'll see you tomorrow. Right. We have a collab tomorrow, definitely. Oh man, for a second there I was like, wait, no, movie night's not until the day. Right. Yeah, I will get with you about that. Yep. All right. Cool. Oh man, I have had a full week. So much has been going on, but yeah, I will probably message you later tonight. Everyone here, me and Link are going to be playing Resident Evil 6 tomorrow, so definitely look forward to that. Whew. But yeah. Yep, I'll catch you tomorrow, Link. Alright, anyways, back to the game. How the fuck would I know? I've been here.
Look, forget about him. Where's Alice's bracelet? Which one of you has it?
What about Temyoji and Clover? Have they come back
Around,
yet?
asshole. What do you think? Hey, pay attention. The bracelet. Do you have Alice's bracelet? Hand it over.
Fee pulled it out of her pocket. The face still shone with a blue light. This had been Alice's bracelet. Fee's eyes never left Dio as she carefully handed the bracelet to Kay.
Good. Let's go. Hey, what is this? What, you don't like this door? Fine, we can take a different one. As long as we're in the right group, it shouldn't matter which door we take.
That's not the issue.
Then please tell me, what the fuck is the issue?
Being a human being.
Uh-huh.
3 of us still haven't arrived. If we leave them behind...
Oh, come on! Now you're gonna grow a heart?
Yeah.
You stay here, you're gonna kill me!
But...
Kay, just go.
3 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
All right. Fine. I'll be honest with you. The truth is, I've got a kid. A baby.
Fucking liar! Dio, I don't believe that for a second. You probably do have a kid, but it's probably just a clone of a younger version of you. So, yeah, I don't want to hear it.
I was told that if I didn't win this game, my kid's as good as dead.
That's...
You have to trust me. I swear, it's God's honest truth.
No, it's not. You're a fucking lying rat.
Zero told me to keep it under wraps, but I figure I don't have a lot of choice right now. I'll tell you more once we get inside. Please.
It's a lie. Don't listen to him. I wanted to scream. Dio was obviously lying, but it looked like Kay was buying it. We had to go in. I couldn't try and stop him. If I did, they'd both die.
You have to believe me, Kay. Please. If you won't do it for me, do it for my kid. If I lose, it's all over. Please.
Kay turned and looked at me and Fee. We both nodded silently.
I understand. Let's go.
Really?
Yes. I have one condition, however.
A condition?
Yes. But it's not for you, Dio. Sigma. I want you and Phi to go into one of the doors as well.
Huh?
Dio and I cannot be the only survivors. I would have the 2 of you join us. That is my condition.
Damn it. Couldn't make this easy, could you?
I mean, I don't plan on dying. Either. So, yeah, I mean, that's probably what was gonna happen anyways.
What do you say? The decision is yours.
No, I can't do that. You're asking me to leave 3 people to die?
Use your fucking head for once. You're gonna get us killed. Is that what you want?
I can't just leave them behind.
Me either.
What?
I agree with Sigma. We can't just ditch them. I'm staying.
Fee.
Fucking idiots.
1 minute remains
Until chromatic doors close. Sorry, I just had an awful thought of like, what if it just crashed? What if the game just crashed right now? That would be horrible. 1 minute remains until the chromatic doors close.
I see. I suspected that would be your answer. You leave me with no choice then. My apologies.
Huh? Oof!
You have my sympathy. I wish there was another way.
No. What? Why?
Do you actually believe, Dio?
No, of course not. I only wish to save you.
What?
If I had not forced the issue, neither of you would have budged. Such is your character.
Okay, what are you
I
doing?
confess I am not entirely sure. I will think about it during the 10 seconds that remain. Goodbye.
What? Guys, you could have just both gone into separate white doors. I mean, you could have, you wouldn't just have to go, you know? Just go in. There was no sense in everyone, just more, we could have had just 3 people die. But instead, no, we're going for 5 deaths. You could have just gone in and at least 4 people would live. But no, now there's only 2 people gonna be alive and 2 extra corpses. Kay turned and left quickly, disappearing outside our door. Fia and I lay on the floor moaning, curled around aching stomachs.
2, 1, 0.
Oh.
Chromatic doors closing.
Is it lightning outside? Not quite able to walk yet, Fia and I crawled out of the secondary door. The punch K had given me had incredible power, and my arms and legs were still felt numb and tingly. Can you stand?
Yeah. Can we just sit here for a moment, though? My body's gonna be fine, but I think I need a little time to get my feelings sorted out.
I nodded and we sat there in silence. No matter what I did, I couldn't get their faces out of my head. Tenmyoji, Clover, Quark. I hoped they were alright somehow, but I wasn't sure how much time had passed until Fee finally stood up.
We should go.
And that was it. She turned her head for the end of the hallway, feet dragging as if she was carrying something heavy. It was a moment or two before I followed. Security? Are we about to get stuck in a puzzle room? If so, I'm gonna have to do a save. Did you see the plaque on the door?
It said security. The footage from the surveillance cameras might run through here.
Yeah. Does that mean we'll be able to see what's going on in the rest of the facility?
Sure. Right now, all the screens are dark. Even if we could activate them, I doubt Zero is just gonna let us watch whatever we want.
True. Yeah, I'm just worried about them. You don't know what happened to Kay or Dio either.
Well, let's see what we can do here.
Seek a way out. Damn. Okay. I think here is a good place to save for tonight. Ah, man. Let me just check something here. I want to check the flow. Holy snap! We unlocked a lot. We unlocked a lot. Look at that. God. It wouldn't be an Uchikoshi game if he didn't magically extend the chart at the very end. Oh. And here I thought this was going to be just a quick route. I thought, spoilers, the chart is really long, right? And here I thought this was just gonna be a quick end. It would just end at some point. But no, we got so much more to go through. Oh man. It's almost as long as the Tenmyoji route. But yeah, we have this short route. So I'm sad to say, but I don't think we'll be finishing this game in 2 weeks. Which makes sense. We still had to find one more bomb so we can unlock this node. I guess that means this is going to be the end route, and this is just the continued route. But still, that's impressive. Yeah, any ending could potentially be the super long ending. True. But yeah, no. But holy crap. Like, I wasn't expecting an escape room this late into the game. Like, this hasn't happened since Tenmyoji. But we'll continue here next week. But yeah, I gotta get ready for a collab tomorrow. I gotta plan a schedule. I gotta check on a handful of things. But yeah, holy crap. We learned a lot tonight, and damn. All right, we'll continue on with this next week, like I said. But yeah, thank you all for coming and hanging out. We've got a few viewers. Let me make sure I hit save on a few things, and we'll head over. We'll change screens and. Yes, we want to quit game. But yep. Woof! Alright, I'm gonna save this old file. Actually, there's something I want to add. Underneath Luna. We'll put this tick here, and then I'll go over here. Do this. Here, so that way y'all can see. Rooms were changed. Yeah, alright. Alright, let's go see if we can find us a raid target. Yep, scroll me on to just chatting. Not so much hype jams. Let's go for just chatting calm. But damn. Oh, man. Yes, save my VLR board. Alright, let's see who's streaming tonight. I think I know of one person, but I still want to check the funny muscle spasm site. Huh. Okay. Okay, that person's doing Escape from Tarkov. Oh, speaking of which, Spikes is playing Saints Row. And Gamma is playing for the Frog the Bell Tolls. What do we want? Oh, Koja is doing La Milana. Ricky Bus is doing a cool little game. Let me check with Rick. Let's see if Rick is on break or not. There's a handful of streamers on tonight. Yeah, let's raid into Rick. Yeah, no, thank you guys for hanging out with me as I be a funny person on a mic for a couple of hours. Slash raid RCK UBUS. Rick Cubus. Well, prepare to get raided. You and your bush. Oh, wait, no. Whatever. Anyways, thank you all for hanging out. And yeah, I don't know what Rick is streaming right now, but it looks cool. But yeah, it's Jumping Flash, aka Kiwi Origins, so definitely interesting. But anyways, I'll see you guys here tomorrow. I'll catch you guys later. Or fuck, I might not be here tomorrow. I might be on links. I'm actually not sure. It's been a hell of a week. But yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Bye. End card.